you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey y'all, let me know if y'all can hear me. I said, let me come on right quick. I'm waiting to take my medicine. I got another hour, actually almost 2. Damn. I got another 2 hours before I can go to sleep, y'all. So for those that's at work, we about to chat it up, okay? We just gonna chat. I know y'all up. So, I was catching up on some things. Let me know if you can hear me. She said, hear you. Okay, good. Lorraine, you know you forever up, girl. Where Lynn at? I know she in here. I came from this page because, you know, I'm trying to get my watch hours. Okay. And everybody don't know I'm over here. You know what I mean? So I can just talk how I want to. Who do we have here? We got Veronica, Lorraine, Lady E, Michelle from Pain to Purpose, J. Lou, Sherry, Mom Life Love. I think that's it. Oh, Shawan. I think that's it. Hey, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? J. Lou, you're not asleep yet? I know you West Coast, but you're not asleep. She said, hey, ladies, hey. Yeah, I didn't really tell nobody I was live, so whoever got the notification got it, and who didn't, they didn't get it. She said, I was in bed under the cover listening to Internet Sister Live and Yours and More. Oh, for real? I listened to some of the Internet Sisters. I didn't hear it all, but baby. She is going in. She said, let me grab my water and snacks and get comfy in my bed. Tell y'all a bedtime story. I'm going to tell y'all a bedtime story. She said, yes, she is funny. Internet sister is hilarious. There's a few people on this internet is just funny. No matter what they talk about, it's just funny, you know? She said, I was just catching the replays. Oh, okay. Jabu said, we are having a bad storm here. We'll have rain for the next 24 hours. So does that mean the fires have totally stopped? She said, I didn't realize it was the other page and was wondering what happened to all the green names. Yes. So this is my backup page. And I got on here because, you know, I needs my hours. I needs my hours. I needs my hours. So yeah, I gotta, you know, I told y'all. She said, I'm eating plain M&Ms. Ooh, I like M&Ms. But, you know, I don't know about, the only time I eat plain M&Ms is if I'm eating it with popcorn, even though I prefer Raisinets. But I like M&Ms with almonds. Ooh, I'm about to order me some right now. I'm literally about to order me some M&Ms with almonds. My husband and I are going to start mall walking. We walk out here in our neighborhood. But you know, the bugs about to start coming out, and I don't do bugs all that great. So yeah, we're gonna start mall walking because I'm gonna leave them bugs to somebody else. Okay. But when I went to the mall today, I seen quite a few people mall walking, and I was like, Jay, they look like around our age, you know? I said, baby, maybe we should start mall walking. He said, mall walking. I said, yeah. He said, all right, you know, if that's what you want to do. I was like, yes. So we gonna start mall walking, honey. We gonna about to turn into some old people. So M&Ms with almonds. I'm about to order some right now. Yes, baby, here they go. Oh, Lord, no, I don't want to spend that much. Jesus, merciful Lord. Oh, Jesus. I may have to go to a regular store. These are quite high. $32 for a bag of damn M&Ms. What the hell? Oh, this is a big. Oh, this is like a family size and it's 2 big bags. Okay, I just want one. Can I just get one bag? Damn. I'll just wait to go to Sam's. Hey, Raw Truth, girl. What's going on? Hey, Michelle. She said, I'm so addicted to M&Ms with almonds and Mike and Ike sour watermelon. Ooh, you like candy like me, girl. I love candy. You know what I be eating? I be eating hot tamales. I do eat gummy bears too. I love my gummy bears, but I also eat hot tamales. I do. She said, J. Lou, we getting rain and snow all week, very cold. Oh, wow. Oh, let me tell y'all. Ooh, talk about cold. Oh, let me tell you, I got a story for y'all. So, oh my God, what was I doing? No, you know what? As I'm getting older, something's that's not right, right? So I literally walked into the mall to get my hair cut. Okay, that's where I get my hair cut at. And I did not take a picture or remember what the hell I walked in at. I could have swore I walked in at exit number 7, but apparently I didn't. So my daughter and I are walking out, and we go out. We literally go out the mall, like leave out, and we look for our car, and it's not there. And I was like, what do you mean? Why is the car's not here? So we realized we came in the wrong door. So I'm like, oh man, you know, I came in the wrong door, da 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 da. So we walk in trying to find out what exit we came in. Do you know I went out to 3 damn different exits and it was still the wrong damn exit? I mean, who gets it wrong 3 times? Like, it's a big ass mall, okay? It is a big mall. It has 8 different exits, okay? 8 different ones. And 3 different exits. We got it wrong. I'm like, so girl, y'all want to know how I found my damn car? Y'all are not gonna believe this. And this shit is absolutely the fucking facts. My husband had to do this find my damn app location or find my whatever. He had to tell me where the hell the car was, and he had to tell me where I was. And he wasn't even with us. He was at home. My husband was at home and he had to look for the car. And he's like, babe, it's near Ross. Where is Ross exit? I'm like, I'm not sure. He was like, so then he looked and he was like, babe, walk past the food court. He was literally like, walk past the food court. No, you're going the wrong way. That you're going away from the car, babe. I was like, what? Anyway, y'all, how somebody, and actually it's kind of creepy when you think about it. My husband was able to tell me where the hell I was, like in the damn mall. I'm like, I need to turn this shit off. I need to turn this shit off because I did not like the fact that he could pinpoint where the hell I was in the mall. Where's my body is next, just saying. Who the heck is that? Into, I don't know who that is. I don't know if it's a troll or not, y'all. So just be careful. But listen, would you want your spouse to know exactly where you are, like can pinpoint exactly the hell where you are? Like that's some that's some old creepy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he was able to tell me, he was like, babe, past the food court. Walk past the food court, go the other way. He was like, no, babe, you gotta go keep walking. I'm just like, what the fuck? How you go? And anyway, so he got me to the car. Hey, Jerry Ann. Hey, Gigi girl. What it be? 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 So yes, that was absolutely insane. Hold on, let me get this person out of here right quick. I don't know what he's talking about, but hold on. He must not know we're a little family over here. All right, it's okay. And to go to somebody else's chat, you're doing the most. But anyway, so found my car. She said yes, because anything could happen and he can get to you. Yeah, but girl, that's kind of weird. She said that happened to me when I was driving school buses. I did a field trip and forgot which door I went in. Girl, I said, was I in here that long? To where I forgot which exit. So now I'm like, okay, I know which exit I need to go into. She said, yes, I don't mind at all that my spouse knows exactly where I am. I do the same thing with him. Yeah, but it was kind of, I don't mind Jay knowing where I'm at, but it was just kind of creepy that he knew exactly where I was, like exactly. Like he was just like, keep walking, and that was a little creepy. I ain't even gonna lie to you now. That was a little creepy, little creepy. So she said, "Hey, more in chat. Hey, girl. Hey, Sean. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Niecy. Hey, Patrice." She said, I know the people in there thought I was crazy walking back and forth. You was walking, hey, why you playing? She said, I was listening to you with my earbuds and wasn't paying attention to the way I went in. Listen, you know what I was happy for? I was happy that the mall wasn't closed all the way. So anyway, what I was getting at, it was cold outside. The temperature dropped very, very low. So we was outside. However, the mall hadn't closed all the way. But if the mall had closed, we would have had to walk all the way around the freaking mall to get to our car. So I'm glad that the mall hadn't closed because it was cold in Houston. It was crazy. She said, I lost my car at Costco's the other day, messing around, listening to more. You lost your car at Costco's? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's crazy. She said, were you in Katie Mills? Yes, girl. I was in Katie Mills. Yes, I was in Katie Mills. Like, I don't know if you know anything about Katie Mills, but when you get your the barbershop that's in there, I just took the wrong turn to be honest with you because I was closer to where I was. I literally could have just turned right and that would have been where I need to go out at, but I turned left. So she said, yeah, it's a big one. It is big. And so that's why I want to start doing the mall walking in there. Because I think that, we can go around that joker 5 times and get us a good workout in. Hey, Yolanda, baby. But, I just think that, no mosquitoes, no bugs, sometimes those little gnats be out there, I just think, and dogs be barking at you. So I told Jay, I said, let's start mall walking. So he said, okay, but we'll see. I think that he might not like it, but I think I will like it. Who in here mall walks? I've never been a mall walker before because I always thought it was for old people, but I have to remember I am getting older. So I seen people walking and they looked like they was around our age. She said, my daughter 300 miles away, lost her keys in the mall. She just called me mad at me like I did. I was like, girl, don't take that out on me. What do you want me to do? She lost her keys? Damn. Oh, in the mall? And you know what? If her car is anything like a upscale car, she only can get it from the dealership. Well, I think actually all cars maybe. Is that true? Like all cars? I think you gotta get it from the dealership, right? I know with our keys, we drive a BMW. You have to go to the dealership. You can't get it. Can't nobody else get in your car but the dealership. So, I wouldn't know what to do if I lost my keys. Oh my God, I wouldn't even want to think about it. She said, I used to walk the mall. Hell, I'd be tired now. Oh yeah, no, we walk. We definitely walk. I like walking, but I think we're gonna start. I know we're gonna start doing them all. I mean, we'll try it out. Even if Jay doesn't want to go with me, I think I'll feel comfortable going by myself. I'll feel more comfortable going by myself to the mall to walk versus outside. And it's not that I'm scared to go outside, because I'm not. I just don't like dogs. And the neighborhood we live in, honey, they just they feel like they're just letting their little son run around. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, he doesn't bite. He don't bite at all. And they just let them just run around, and they like to run up to you. And I'm just like, hell to the dog. And I'd be constantly having to say, oh, I don't want the dog jumping up on me. And they'd be like, okay. Then they call the dog back. So anyway, these people let their dog be off the leash is what I'm trying to say. She said, I lost my car for an hour at UNC hospital, laughed my ass off. I used to go to UNC hospital. You can look at the stores as you walk. I think it's a great fun idea. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool. She said, oh my God, my Mercedes key was $250 from the dealership. I was like, oh no, that's a whole bill. Yeah, so BMW, Mercedes, those type of keys, I don't think you could just kind of go call a locksmith or something like that to get your car open. I really do think that you have to have the dealership. I think it was a battery or something like that we needed a new battery, and the only place we can get it from was the dealership or something like that with the BMW. She said, yes, we use Find Me, but I use the Life 360 app with my kids and parents because parents are always doing something. That's good. I use it for my children too. They live in a different state. Very helpful. Yes. It can pinpoint your life, but it's kind of a little weird though. She said, no, ma'am, BMW keys are difficult to replace and get in 100%. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I pray I don't ever lose mine. But I got a question for y'all. I want to ask y'all a question. I know it's only 30 people in here, so that's not bad. I'll just feed off of y'all, okay? I just want to ask y'all a question. She said, I had to pay $375 for mine. I had a Dodge Challenger. They have to program for lost key. Oh. Hey, Livette, she said, well, why you up, girl? Because, I take my medicine at 4:45, so I'm on medicine until I go back to the doctor. So I take my medicine at 4:45. That's why. She said, good morning, chat. Good morning, love and vibe. So I got a question for y'all, though. Question. All right. So how many of you guys are familiar with metaphors? I'm pretty sure everybody in here is going to raise their hand, but just let me know. How many of you guys familiar with and use metaphors when you're talking? Let me know. She said, what medication? I don't know the name of it, but it's for UTIs, a urinary tract. I have a UTI. So I have to take it every 12 hours. Okay, so you guys use metaphors, right? That's what we're raising our hand for. You know what a metaphor is and you use them. Write down some of the metaphors that you use. I just want to see if we're on the same track. Like, what's something that you use that's just a metaphor? I know, J. Lou, I can't stand UTIs. Oh, it gets on my nerves. Sitting in the tub, I put all type of bubble baths and Epsom salts and all type. God, I even put Skin So Soft in my bath, and it gets me every time. I can't stand it. So, what metaphors do you guys use, or name one? Should I say? There's so many. She said, girl, you can't be doing that. I know I can't, but girl, I be wanting to soak in the bathtub. I think I can use all of it, but the bubble bath itself. I think I can still do the Epsom salt and you know, I even put rubbing alcohol in my bath water. I ain't even gonna lie, child. I think I can still do the Epsom salt. I just don't think I could do the bubble bath. I get symptoms of UTI, but it's my endometriosis that feels like it. Oh, wow. She said, Amor, you are such an early bird. I'm such a late bird. I'm such a late bird. My husband is the early bird. I'm the late bird. All right, so what metaphors? What metaphors do you use? Anybody? She said, my kids are all shining stars. Are you saying it as a metaphor, Gigi? Or you have a heart of gold? Okay, yeah. You have a heart of gold. Yes, that's one. You have a heart of gold. You are right. My kids are shining stars. Okay. This is the icing on the cake. Okay. All right. Anybody else? You are such a beautiful person. Is that one for a metaphor, Veronica? It depends if I'm giving life lessons or I'm clowning, will depend on the metaphor. All right. Well, I think we got a few. So, yes. So when you're saying um you have a heart of gold, right? I like that one. You have a heart of gold. So you're basically, when you say you have a heart of gold, you're telling someone that they have a nice heart. They have a good heart, right? A heart of gold, right? You're not literally thinking that their heart is gold, like gold coins or gold logs or anything like that. You have a heart of gold, just meaning that they're sweet, they're nice, they're kind and valuable, right? A good nature. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you guys another question, right? I'm going to ask you a question. She said yesterday it was raining like cats and dogs. That's a very good one. That's a very, very good one. It was raining like cats and dogs. You know, cats and dogs ain't falling out the sky. So what about if somebody said, oh my God, y'all need to finish up this damn meeting or, stop talking or I'm going to stab my eyes out. Do you really think that person is going to stab their eyes out? Or would you take that as a metaphor? If they say, oh my God, I can't wait till this meeting is over. I'm just going to freaking stab my eyes out. Are you going to think they really want to stab their eyes out? Or would you say that that's a metaphor? Okay, Natalia says absolutely not. And Gigi said that's a metaphor. Okay, anybody else think that that's a metaphor? If I say, oh my God, I can't wait till this meeting is over. I'm going to stab my eyes out. I can't take it no more. I'm going to stab my eyes out. Hey, Shanae. Okay, Veronica says a metaphor. So two people says a metaphor. All right, so J. Lou says, I think I know where you're going with this. LOL. Okay, hold on, J. Lou. Hold on, baby. We're not done yet. We're not done. We're not done. We're not done. So, two people said that this is a metaphor, right? Two people? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else think that's a metaphor? Or do you really think that I'm literally going to stab my eyes out? Okay, Gigi said three people said it. Okay, okay. All right, all right, all right. So, you guys think it's a metaphor, right? All right. So, now, what if you're talking to someone and they say, let's just say you guys have been arguing for weeks. Y'all just been going back and forth with each other, especially, how YouTube is. It's kind of messy out here. A lot of content creators are getting into it with each other and they just going back and forth, you say something and they say something, you say something and they say something. And then finally, one of you guys have enough sense, right? To either call each other up on the phone and say, let's not fight anymore. I don't want to fight anymore. This is, it's been going on too long. I'm done. If you're done, I'm done. Let's just throw this towel in or whatever, right? And they agree to throw the towel in, and then one of the persons say, oh my God, I'm so glad that this is over. It was driving me insane. I was ready to just drive off the cliff. I just wanted to take my car and just drive off the cliff. I was, would you think that was a metaphor, or do you think that they really wanted to drive off a cliff? What do you think? If they say, I'm just glad all this is over with because I got to the point where I just wanted to drive off the cliff. Metaphor? She said that was a goddamn metaphor. Gigi said clearly a metaphor. Patrice said it was a metaphor. Anybody else? Lavette said it's a metaphor. Raw Truth said it's a metaphor. All right, so now, would you tell someone that a person wanted to commit suicide if they said such a thing as, I was ready to drive my car off a cliff? Would you tell anybody that that person wanted to commit suicide? Or would you even take that as that person wanted to commit suicide? Okay, I see no. I see no. I see two no's. I see three no's. I see four no's. Okay. All right. So, you remember when I told y'all that perception is very important? And if you perceived someone in meaning that or something like that, you should ask them, right? You shouldn't just all of a sudden, because people perceive and comprehend differently. We do know that. But if you think someone meant that, wouldn't you ask them? Because I would ask them, I would say, are you okay? Like, do you really think that were you really thinking in that direction? So Nataria said, now that depends on the situation. My uncle called around and 1 hour later he did. Oh Lord, Nataria, damn. Oh Lord, Nataria. But when you ask them though, if you really felt that that person really wanted to do that when they said that, let's just say as soon as they said, I'm so glad all this is over because I just literally wanted to drive my car off the cliff, right? Wouldn't you ask, like, are you really thinking like that before you go tell someone else? She said it depends on who the person was. Have they did or said something that made you think that may do it? Now that part I don't know. That part I don't know. Saying just for assurance that they are okay. Yeah. So I would think that if I literally just I ain't even gonna say became friends, but I'm just gonna say smooth things over with someone that I had been going back and forth with for whatever the reason, and we just smoothed it over, and they said something like that, and I thought that it meant that they wanted to commit suicide. I think I would have asked them, "Is that what they meant?" Like I would have got a little bit more clarity. But anyway, I'm only saying that because y'all. This internet is absolutely insane, okay? So right now you got two content creators on YouTube that's upset with each other. You know, I'm not even gonna say two that's upset because one is not upset at all, right? At all. But she's been accused of saying that she wanted to commit suicide because she said she was so stressed out over their disagreement that she just wanted to drive her car off the cliff. And another person took it as they wanted to commit suicide. Is that not insane or what? She said that can be subjective depending on the person because you don't know the mental status of someone and if they are weak and feel defeated and really would do it. But even if you felt like that was the case, right? If you felt like they would really do it, wouldn't you ask them? Wouldn't you say something to them? She said, I would say, wow, but if it affected you, you should have reached out. So, Amelia, so are you saying that you actually would believe that that person wanted to do that if they said that to you? If they said that to you, would you believe that that is something that they wanted to do? Hey, Betty 2.0. I work with a company that told us we are to report and monitor them because you never know. Okay. But what I'm asking is, so it sounds like a few of you guys here in the chat would have taken that statement as that's what it meant. Is that what she said, I would think it's a metaphor, but someone else in the room may think different perception. Okay, that's understandable, Sherry. Absolutely understandable, right? And that's why I say perception needs clarity. When you're not sure of what a person means, in my opinion, I think that is it is the person that don't understand responsibility to seek clarity instead of just running off with what they think. You know what I'm saying? She said from the person that said, I definitely believe it was a metaphor and wouldn't have spread it like wildfires. If I thought that really what she meant, I would have made sure she was okay. That's what I'm thinking, Michelle. If you really truly thought that a person meant they wanted to unalive themselves, why didn't you talk to them about it? So now you got one person saying, I never told you I wanted to commit suicide. And then you have another person saying, yes, you did. And you have a person saying, no, I did not. And the other person saying, yes, you did. Right. And then me being in the middle and I'm hearing it and I'm saying, that's not what that meant. Right? I'm like, I don't think that's what that meant, especially hearing it from the person saying, I never meant I wanted to unalive myself. I was just speaking like I was so stressed out. I was so bothered by us being into it with each other, right? Or going back and forth with each other. It was stressing me out, but I didn't really want to take my life. I was just stressed. And I just said that to signify the level of stress that I was going through, but I would never take my life, right? But the person that it was said to want them to basically admit to basically saying that they wanted to kill themselves, which I think is absolutely fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous, because if a person is telling you that's not what they meant, why wouldn't you take that as face value? Right? She said this was an actual issue. Yes, it is an actual issue, you guys. I'm being straight the fuck up serious. She says no, but it means that they were stressed with the saga or whatever, and it stressed them out. Yes, but does that mean that they wanted to commit suicide? It shouldn't be taken lightly, because some people can't handle stress well. Based on what you stated was said, I would have take it as an actual truth, just a metaphor. Oh, I wouldn't have taken it as an actual truth. Okay, from the person. Okay. So it looks like we got kind of a mixed review, or we kind of understand how it could have been taken out of context. Are we saying that? Are we saying, okay, this is absolutely just insane. This should have been taken as a metaphor, or are we saying I can see how somebody thought that that's what they actually meant? Which one are we saying? Because again, comprehension is different from each individual. The way you perceive and understand something, I may see it totally different. I took it as a metaphor. The other person did not. So Sherry said, yes, I would ask them. Okay. Anybody else? Who would actually think that that's what they really wanted to do? I know y'all like, Amore, this is crazy. I know it is crazy though. So A New Day says, sorry, what was said again? All right. Hold on, let me read this, New Day. She said, it really depends on the person, but if I question in the back of my head, I would definitely be on the lookout and other signs. You just have to know the person. Maybe some people life experiences or line of work may make them see how that's something that they really meant. I would pause and ask some real hard questions to see if it was real, if I felt that way. Okay. Okay. Now, I wasn't there, so I don't know 100% how the conversation went. But I was told by both individuals that the statement made was, I'm so glad that we mended our disagreement, because I was so stressed out. I just wanted to either drive myself or drive my car off the cliff. I wanted to drive off the cliff. Okay. I was so stressed out. I just wanted to drive off a cliff. Okay. Figure of speech. Some people say that just because, but not meaning that they would do it. She said, why is nobody green? We're on my other page, New Day. We are on my backup page, baby. So Shanae said it could be a metaphor, but we don't know what the whole conversation was to lead up to that statement. It could have been other things said. Go make the person believe that it was that serious. Said go. Do you mean to, Shanae, to make the person believe, or go? Okay, to. No, I don't think that's you. She says, no, it was just too much stress for them. It's a figure of speech. Okay, so Amelia thinks it's a figure of speech. Sounds like a complete sarcastic metaphor, because being in this saga has made me want to just drive in the ocean full of sharks. Okay, so A New Day says, oh yeah, I can see it both ways. All right, so if you can see it both ways, right? What's my question? So if you can see it both ways, but the person that said it made the statement, if they're saying, I never said that, right? because okay, so no. Let me scratch that. So if you can see it both ways, New Day. Okay, I got somebody that see it both ways. If you see it both ways, would you tell someone that that person wanted to commit suicide? Would you say that to someone else? Would you tell them the other person wanted to commit suicide or unalive themselves? I don't know if I could say suicide, but I didn't say it now, but whatever. J. said, I personally think it's a metaphor and they know that as well. But again, like Shanae said, we weren't there. Yeah, that's true. She said, but why go around talking about it instead of getting her help if you believed it? That I'm not sure. Okay. So my thing is, but if the person that allegedly said it comes out and say, I did not say that, I never said that I wanted to commit suicide, would you try to force that person into saying, yes, you did say that, when they did not say that? She said, I want to cuss more. I am sick of all the dang bullying, LOL. Don't curse, Veronica. Anyway, y'all, let me just tell y'all what happened, okay? This is what happened. So Ashley Chats and Sean, apparently they must have had an issue before, okay? And they made up. And when they made up, Sean made a statement. And she says, oh my God, y'all know Sean is a timid person. She way more timid than I am, right? Way more timid than I am. But you know, there's nothing wrong with being timid. And when I say timid, I don't mean like timid as far as she's a scary cat or anything like that. Matter of fact, timid is not a good word. I scratched timid. She is non-confrontational. Okay, that's a better word to use. Sean is a non-confrontational person, and when someone starts confrontation with her, she gets nervous. Okay, so I'm gonna say that. So, um, her and Ashley Chats was going back and forth or whatever. And apparently, you know, they kind of like fell off, wasn't talking to each other. And then somehow they mended their disagreement or whatever. And when they did, Sean was relieved. She was like, oh my God, I'm so glad all of this is over because I was just so stressed out. I just wanted to drive my car off a cliff. Okay. Well, Ashley Chats took that as she wanted to commit suicide. She never said the words, I want to kill myself. She says, I want to drive my car off a cliff. Okay. So apparently, Ashley Chats must have told Mrs. White. I don't know exactly, but anyway, it was brought to the internet by Mrs. White. Okay. It came to the internet by Mrs. White. Sean has always denied saying that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. And, you know, and they've been going back and forth about it. So anyway, when I found out about it, right, because I'm all about trying to, you know, work issues out, you know, especially if I have anything to do with it, but I didn't have anything to do with this. However, I still wanted those young ladies to work things out. So when Sean told me, well, when Ashley Chats told me first what Sean said, and then I asked Sean, and Sean like, yeah, I said that, but what I was meaning was I was so stressed out. I didn't really want to kill myself. I just said I felt like driving my car off a cliff. She said, I was just speaking like, you know, that's just the level of stressed out I was, but I didn't literally want to drive my car off the damn cliff. I don't want to kill myself. I got 3 boys to live for. I understood Sean 100% because I know I've said before, oh my God, I just want to stab myself in the eye. And I don't really mean that I want to stab myself in the eye. Anyway, so I went back to Ashley Chats and said, Ashley, that's not what she meant. Ashley was like, that is what she meant. That is what she meant, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, long story short, um, I'm thinking that because I felt like it wasn't that serious, So I kind of wanted to know why Ashley was so mad at Sean. So she kind of was telling me why she was mad at Sean. And I kind of went back and told Sean because I'm thinking that they can mend their differences. And Sean was like, oh my God, I did not know that that's what this was about. I don't mind, making it right. So Sean came out and apologized to Ashley, right? She apologized to Ashley, and it wasn't received very well, all right, because it was said that she left off the part. So Ashley Chats wanted her to admit to the internet that she wanted to commit suicide, or that she told her that she wanted to commit suicide. And Sean was like, but I never told you I wanted to commit suicide. I'm not going to admit to that because that was not what I was thinking. I did not want to commit suicide. I'm not admitting to that, right? And that is what this nastiness has been about. Well, it goes a little deeper. And what I mean by that is Ashley shared that because they thought that Ashley lied on Sean, they drug her for filth. And when I say they, I mean the people, RH, well, I can't even say Amber and her crew. They drug Ashley Chats for filth, thinking that she lied on Sean. Okay. So, or something to that effect. If I'm saying it wrong, I do apologize, but I'm just saying it how it was brought to me. All right. So they drug her for filth. And when I relayed that to Sean, Sean was like, okay, I'm gonna apologize because I don't want no beef with her. I don't even have a problem with her anymore. Like I literally do not have a problem. So again, she came out on the internet and she tried to just apologize from her heart. But it wasn't good enough because she didn't admit to saying that she wanted to take her own life. And yeah, that's why all the bees and all the name calling and all the tearing down of Sean comes from, which I think is that anyway. But I kind of wanted them, I thought time, because time does heal. I've seen it before, right? So I thought time would just, and they would both think about it, right? She said, so Ashley doesn't like being perceived as a liar, and I get that. And Sean doesn't want to be viewed as suicidal. Yeah, that's it right there, New Day. That's it in a nutshell. That is it in a nutshell. That's it. Because Ashley's like, no, she did say it. You call me a liar. I'm not a liar or whatever. And Sean is like, but that's not what I said. That's not what I said. Because that's not what I meant. She said, but if Sean didn't say that, why make her say something she didn't say? That's what I said, Veronica. She said, I'm not taking sides, but we have to understand that people have different perceptions. Yes, Ashley has a psychology background, so she may have taken it as a concern. On the other hand, Sean could have meant. On the other hand, Sean could have meant. You mean Sean could have meant it? Oh, meant that she was overwhelmed and use it as a metaphor. Sean is saying that she didn't say per se that she wanted to unalive herself, but the statement was made. Yes, the statement of driving the car off the cliff was made. It's just all down to perception. And just with the small crowd that we have here tonight, or should I say this morning, it's a few people actually see it both ways. A few people see it, you know what? I can see where Ashley is coming from, and a few people, oh, I can see where Sean is coming from. It's perception, and that's why I said that the other day. But to me, I feel like a small conversation could fix all of it. She says, I understand, but with the psychology background, you know not to share such sensitive information with a third party and how damaging it could be if true. Well, and the damaging part is I don't understand because Ms. White says that she's a counselor and she brought it to the internet. She literally came to the internet and said Sean wanted to kill herself. She literally brought it to the internet. You know, that's how it came to the internet. It didn't come to the internet by the way of Ashley. It came to the internet by the way of Mrs. White. Anyway, but only reason why I'm in it, you guys, is because I just listened. I literally wanted them to iron out their differences, but I don't even know, if they will. I'm not pushing anything, and I didn't push anything then, but I literally was in support of both of them, and they both understood. So I thought. I thought they both understood that, you know what, time heals. You guys will work it out. I'm just going to support both of y'all. But it just seemed like only one side was so angry that she would come out and throw these little subs at her and make cuss her out and say all these mean things to her. Sean was not doing that. And sometimes you got to look at behavior. Let's just give an example, right? If I came out here and I was always, making derogatory remarks about, let me see who I don't like. Um, let's just say, um, well, I'm not gonna say a name. I'm not gonna say a name, but let's just say I don't like someone, but I'm always subbing them, saying things about them, whatever the case may be, and they're not doing that back to me. They're not doing it back to me at all. She said the person who brought it to the internet was trying to start trouble and divide. Oh, well, it happened. It worked. It absolutely worked. You know, it absolutely worked. But if you have to judge behavior, when you look at the non-confrontational person, when you look at them and be like, well, they're not being confrontational, but the confrontational person you know, is being confrontational, won't you kind of look at it differently? She said, but it doesn't not mean nothing anyway. But it does not mean nothing anyway. It's like us sometimes saying to our kids, you make me want to pull out all my hair from my head. Exactly, Amelia. It's a metaphor, but again, the perception. Some don't want to fix it. They want to be right. But I would say if a person makes any reference to unalive, harm themselves in any way it's concerning, I would be thinking, is that in your subconscious? I like both ladies. I do too. I like both ladies too. I like both ladies too. I do, and I supported both ladies. I absolutely did, you know. I simply felt that she was relieved the conflict was over. She was. That's the thing. She was. She was happy that it was over. She did not want to be in a confrontational back and forth with anyone. Are they questioning the person who brought it to the internet, asking her about her intentions? I don't even know at this point, to be honest, because some things that I saw last night, in my opinion, was I felt like it was, what's the word I want to use? Um I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'm gonna keep that to myself for now. I'll maybe later I'll tell you how I feel about that right there. I feel that this happened because they only know each other on the internet, not in real life. So AC don't know if Sean was real about what was said. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And with me, I'm a different type of person. Whether I know you in real life or not, because I've met some women on the internet that I have not seen in, like Glenn, for instance. I've never seen Glenn in person, but I think that I will be able to either ask her or, she can ask me, hey, Amore, did you really mean that you wanted to unalive yourself when you made that statement? And I think I would be confident enough to say, yeah, I mean, I was really feeling heavy. My heart was heavy, or or for me to say, girl, hell no. I didn't really mean that I was going to take my life. No, I meant, I was just so overwhelmed with us going back and forth. But hell no, I didn't mean I was going to take my life. So I just think some people on the internet you connect with differently. I would ask her, but not force her to say the things she didn't say to please others on the internet. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. She said, I like them both and know that they are both bigger and better than this. I trust that they would work it out. They may, or they may not. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is, I do know that things can be worked out if looked at in an adult way, right? But I will also say this, it is F you for life to some certain people on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Some certain people you don't want no mending of nothing. It's F you for life. I don't even want to even mend nothing with you. Like, I don't want to hear anything you have to say. Not saying that I want to accept no apology or anything, but I may accept an apology, but I may not. I'm pretty sure 100% that I still would not want you in my face, in my life, on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would not want to have any dealings with you whatsoever. So you will come across people like that. You know what I'm saying? And I have on this internet, in these YouTube streets, I've come across people that it's F them for life, in my opinion. However, it's also people on this internet that time was able to allow us to come back together and realize that what we was upset with each other about was stupid. You know what I'm saying? And then when you think about it, you're like, yeah, no, we didn't really have no real beef. We didn't have no real reason to be upset with each other. So yeah, let's just kind of put that behind us. You know what I mean? She said, Amor, you didn't do anything wrong. No, I know I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong, but I didn't do anything wrong, but it seems like, because I read a statement today and it said something about, well, tell them what she really told you or something like that. Matter of fact, let me go pull it up so I can read it. Hold on one second. Because, I say things that I like to be a little bit more precise. A little bit more precise. All right, so it says, let me get to it. Let me get to it. I don't see it anymore. Hold on, let me see. Oh, yeah, here it goes. All right. So here is the statement that was said. Hold on. So Ashley put this up on her bulletin board, right? On her community wall. Because, these community walls just be used for all types of things here lately. It says, everybody's so truthful, but won't spill what Sean admitted to. Oh, okay. Well, Sean never admitted to saying that she wanted to kill herself. She admitted to saying that she said she wanted to drive her car off a cliff because she was stressed out. To me, that doesn't mean the same thing. To Sean, it didn't mean the same thing. But to Ashley, it meant that she wanted to commit suicide. So to say, but won't spill what Sean admitted to, for one, I didn't know that I needed to spill that, right? And honestly, you want to know why I think that I never even brought that to the internet? Because I actually felt like it would do more harm than actually good. It will make it look very childish, but it will also be like how we're doing right now in this chat, being confused. Half of the people in the chat would be like, yeah, okay, I can see that that's what she meant. And the other half will be like, girl, she did not mean that shit. You're upset over that? She didn't mean that, right? So I didn't feel that it was necessary to even say that because just what New Day just said, perception is everything. Perception is everything. She says perception is everything, but I get them both. I know I'm like AC, don't lie on me. Don't lie. I think you mean lie to me or lie on me. Don't lie on me. Don't try to make me out of a liar. But perception is everything. Because let me ask you this. The fact that Sean is saying I did not say that, is that calling Ashley a liar? I don't look at it as she called Ashley a liar because she did not say what Ashley said she said. So is that calling Ashley a liar? She said, okay, wait, is that all she's saying was said as far as the cliff, or was there more discussed? Because I'm confused. No, just the cliff. Both of the young ladies told me it was the cliff statement. She says, I'm so glad that we're not beefing with each other no more. Something to that effect. Because, and if they want to come out and say it, they can. But it was the cliff statement. It was the cliff statement. It was never, oh, I just wanted to unalive myself. I just wanted to be dead and gone. I just wanted to leave this earth. It was because I wanted to drive my car off the cliff. Belinda said, that's saying she's not telling the truth. What's saying she's not telling the truth, Belinda? Which one? Which one is saying she's not telling the truth? What do you mean, Belinda? When you say that's saying that she's not telling the truth. So are you saying that Sean saying I did not say that is saying Ashley is not telling the truth? Is that what you're saying? Okay, so a New Day said it's disproving what Ashley has said and not telling the truth. It's a lie, in my opinion. So you're saying that Sean is saying I didn't say that, so she's saying that Ashley lied? You see how confused we are right now in this chat? You see how we're swaying each way? Sean is saying Ashley is not telling the truth. So do you think that Sean should have came out and said, I didn't say I wanted to kill myself. I said I wanted to drive myself off a cliff. So do you think that Sean should have came out and corrected that? Or should Sean have came out and said, listen, I did not mean what I said was, I'm glad that we're no longer beefing because I was so stressed out. I wanted to drive myself off a cliff, but I didn't really mean I wanted to kill myself. I was using that as a figure of speech. Do you think that it was Sean's duty to come out and say that? Lorraine said, I'm just confused. So Shanae said, yes, she does think Sean should have came out and said that. Okay. New Day said right back at perception. Yes, perception. So Belinda, what do you think? You think that Sean should have came? She said Sean should say what she said and explain how she meant. Okay, so if Sean comes out and say what she said and explain how she meant, then what? Then what? Then where does it go? Half of YouTube think that she wanted to commit suicide, where the other half of YouTube think that she was just using a metaphor. She said, yes, I feel Sean should have came out and told the people what she said and what she meant. Tell her own story. Okay. But if she's telling her that's not what she meant, Ashley needs to let it go. Why is she pressing on for her to say she wanted to unalive herself? What's Ashley big deal? Well, because apparently that's why RH supporters turned on her. Okay, they turned on her because they felt like she was lying on Sean. How important is Ashley's friendship to her? I mean, I don't know if it's actually an important friendship, but I think that Sean just don't like confrontation. So Nataria says yes, she should explain it like she meant it. Then they would understand that she meant it as a metaphor. But where it goes, where does it go though? What happens? I mean, I'm not saying that she shouldn't. I'm just saying, where does it go after that? Then now all of a sudden, where does it go though? I think she did explain it right. Mm, no, I don't think she mentioned it. Not that part. I think she just said she never said that. She never said she wanted to commit. She said, I never said I wanted to commit suicide, is what she said. I never told anybody that I wanted to unalive myself. But she didn't say that I said I wanted to, because she didn't take it as that's what that Sean never took that as meaning that she wanted to kill herself. I don't think it's Sean's duty to say that, because if I said that metaphor, LOL, and someone went to a third party taking it as possible suicide when I know that's not what I meant, I'm not explaining myself. See, this is crazy. And I'm laughing and I'm not laughing, but I'm laughing at how each of us look at things differently. Each of us look at things differently, you know. J. Lou said, I think she did explain it, right? She did explain what she meant. Oh, she did, J. Lou? I thought she just said she never said that. So she did come out and say what she meant. J. Lou, do you remember? Veronica said, can I ask? What do you need to ask, Veronica? What you need, baby? Ask what? She said, if Ashley was my true friend, I would come out and explain. So you're looking at it as if they were true friends. Have they tried to remove this offline? I don't think so, cutesy. No, not really. Is Ashley Chats doing for the RH support? Uh, I don't think so. I don't think that she was doing this for the RH support, but the RH support discarded her because they felt like she lied on Ashley, from what I heard. So they stopped, um, supporting her because they felt like she lied on Sean. She said, "The more you are, the greatest. I understand you very well." And Sean, listen, I'm literally like, I'm thinking it's not that big of a deal, right? But I'm not in neither one of their hearts, right? I'm not in their hearts. I'm not in their shoes. So I'm looking at it in both of their. Well, no, let me be honest. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but I didn't want to discard Ashley's feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because I've had that happen to me before and I know I don't like it. So I didn't want to discard her feelings. So I thought an apology would be okay. However, because the apology didn't come out and say, yes, okay, I lied on Ashley. Ashley, I did say I wanted to commit, unalive myself or whatever, because I think at that point, that's all. I don't know anyway. And that's what I said too, Belinda. I said it's a miscommunication because we all perceive things differently. We all perceive things differently. That's what I said. I said, this is just a miscommunication because it's really not that bad. I feel like myself, I could have worked through this, because me personally, I would have been like, that is not what I meant. That's not what I meant at all. She said, I would never explain myself to social media. You say that, Livette, but you'll find yourself doing it if you're put out, you know what I'm saying, with a spotlight over you. You will find yourself doing it. Now, you won't do it all the time. Now, sometimes you will say, fuck it, right? Like Dawn say, 2 tears in a bucket, fuck it. So sometimes you will say that, but sometimes you will want to come out here and clear something up. She said, okay, so had Ashley not told anyone else, Ashley would not be viewed as a lie, and Sean wouldn't be viewed as suicidal. Now, Michelle, one thing I have to say, don't quote me on this. I don't know in what context it was told to Mrs. White. I don't know how it was told to Mrs. White, but I know Ms. White is the one that brought it to the internet. Ms. White is the one that brought it to the internet. If I were them, I would pick up the phone and talk without online input to squash it and move on. Yeah, that would be the more mature thing to do. But yeah, we're talking about 2 people on the internet that, that probably don't feel that way. She says Sean should not feel that someone on this internet is holding her feet to the fire and trying to force something out of her that she didn't mean. These people are too invested. Yeah. But that's why they turned on her. However, they have apologized to her. They apologized to Ashley for dragging Ashley, thinking that Ashley lied on Sean. Had Sean, what do you say? You said, oh, Belinda said, I clear things up only to people who mean something to me. Okay, I get it. Had Sean had included that in the apology, it may have been okay, saying, yes, AC was correct. I said blah, 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 but I didn't mean it literally. I used it as a metaphor. Okay. Okay. What is crazy is Ashley is doing all of this for someone she really doesn't know. Past the internet, it's obvious Sean doesn't care. I'm pretty sure Mrs. White fluffed it up and made it worse. I think that's why Ashley says she has been vindicated because Sean told. I'm not sure if that's. I think she says she's been vindicated because they actually came out and said they believe Sean, excuse me. They believe Ashley now over Sean. I think she feels that she's been vindicated because Amber and them have come out and said that they believe her now over Sean. So they believe they're so when Amber and them came out and said, "Oh, I believe you now, Ashley." So they believe that Sean did say it. She said, okay, let's talk about communication. If Sean communicated her feelings the way she did and AC took it the way she did, the communication went left when clarity wasn't asked and the perception went elsewhere. Yes, the perception is differently. But let me tell you something. That's why I said, even in church, the Bible, you can read the Bible and you can read it and perceive it as saying this. And somebody else can read that same scripture and they can take it and perceive it as saying something different. That's why I say perception is different. We comprehend differently. So just like, some people in this chat said, no, that was a metaphor. It was a metaphor. It's a metaphor. And some people were like, oh, I could see where she meant that. That's what it meant. It's just difference. It's miscommunication, and that's what they call it, miscommunication. Good morning, Rachel. She said the story I could be wrong. Let me shut up. J. Lou, what? Don't shut up. Let's. We're having a conversation. We're having a conversation. Hey, Lakeisha. She said, good morning, everyone. I'm late to the party. So, I don't know. But again, I was supporting both young ladies. I didn't feel like the supporters should have got involved at all. Some listen to understand and some listen to respond. Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true. Some people, I tell Jay that sometime too. And then he turned around and tell me the same thing. Good morning, more. I'm just confused about the whole situation. I know, pretty C. I know. The only thing that I didn't like, to be honest with you, is let me tell you one of my pet peeves, right? If somebody has my phone number, that means I have given you access to me. That means you have access to me. Whether you call me or you text me, you have access to me. So I just feel there's no need to ever bring something to the internet that we could have worked out on the back end, right? That's how I feel. If we could have literally talked about it on the back end, because it's normal for people to bump heads. You may have a little differences or whatever, and then they shake it off, and they shake it off and kind of talk it out or whatever, right? So when you bring it to the internet, to me, that's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different issue, because then other people get involved and other people start taking sides, right? And that's just human. That's not always being messy. Just people do that. People tend to take sides. People are going to gravitate to who they resonate with the most. That's why, if all possible, instead of bringing it to the internet, if you really genuinely want it to be over with, genuinely want to get past it and kind of not let this thing linger, they could have called each other. They could have called each other, you know? But that's easier said than done, because, honey, sometimes you be like, it make you want to just scream. She said, if I was Sean, I would simply move on with my life and let people think what they want. She already mentioned that she didn't mean it that way. If I have to be honest, I would say, if I was Sean at this point, because a lot has happened since then, right? It's no longer just about this, right? It's no longer just about this. Because if it was just about this, she said, how did it come back up? Did someone go live or what? Well, when you say how did it come back up? What do you mean, New Day? How did it come back up? What do you mean? I think that one went over my head. What do you mean? How did it come back up? Meaning last night? Or you mean from this statement? Let me know what you mean. She said, I saw your name getting thrown around, actually being mad, but what do people want to happen? Where do they want this to go? I kind of knew Ashley was upset about Sean being over here, but damn, shit, man. But I honestly didn't think that that was an issue. Now that's where I'm oblivious at, because I talked to both of them, and I told both of them that I was going to continue to support both of them. So they were both with the understanding. So I thought that I said, I'm going to support both of you ladies, right? But now this is where I feel like I was caught off guard, right? I told both of them that I was going to continue to support both of them. However, I didn't tell Sean to apologize. I kind of just said, what did I say? Whatever I said made her apologize. But I didn't tell her to apologize. I think I just said, well, um, okay, so Ashley told me how she felt. And I said, well, Ashley feels this way. And, maybe you should not have done that or, whatever, whatever, whatever. And Sean listened and said, you know what? I understand what you're saying. So, you know what? Okay, I do owe her an apology. I'm going to apologize. But it wasn't about the suicide statement. It was more about sitting in a chat because when Sean and Ashley were still cool, when Sean would sit in Amber's chat, when Amber was calling Sean all type of degrading names, the monkeys, the all these nasty names or whatever, Sean would be in Amber's chat. And that pissed Ashley off. And I understand how Ashley would be upset because, yeah, hell yeah, you supposed to be, me and you cool, we talking on the back end and you sitting over there in a chat or whatever. Yeah, okay, I would feel away too. Right? Instead of standing up saying y'all wrong for doing what y'all doing, y'all wrong for be talking about her like that, right? So I was like, yeah, Sean, that wasn't cool or whatever. She was like, you know what? I'm going to apologize because that's wrong. I should not have done it. So she came out and apologized, but that wasn't good enough for Ashley because Ashley still felt like the main thing wasn't addressed, and that is about the suicide thing. I thought they had just chose to move on and do their content. So has this been going on since Sean apologized? No, I think, how did Sean name get brought up? I don't know exactly how Sean name got brought up today. All I heard was fuck Sean. That's all I heard was fuck Sean. So I don't know how her name got brought up. I don't know how her name got brought up. Maybe you guys can tell me. I just heard fuck Sean. Yeah, it is too much to keep up with. So I don't know how her name got brought up today. I just think it might just be a trigger for Ashley. Period. I just think her name might be a trigger for Ashley because Sean has not done anything to Ashley since then. She ain't said anything since the apology. I don't believe she said it started on Break Room Live. So did Sean say something to her on Break Rooms Live? Because I don't think so. I don't think Sean said anything to her at all. I don't think so, But again, oh my Jesus. The YouTube streets are dangerous, baby. You hear me? It's just a whole bunch of miscommunication, a whole bunch of subbing. And the subs, that's what I didn't understand. I'm like, why am I being subbed? Why am I being subbed? You know what I'm saying? Me. I haven't done nothing to nobody. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but not them. You know what I mean? She said, I was in the whole live. Oh, okay. So you was in the whole live. Who live was you in, Veronica? She said, more of this shit got me all discombobulated on a Thursday morning at 5 a.m. And don't be discombobulated, girl. Don't be discombobulated, baby. Good morning, Sonia C. How are you, baby? Girl, I had to look over at the clock to see was it 4:45 yet. She says, I peeped that on Break Room Live too. Break Room was caught off guard too about the statement AC made. Oh, you was on Break Room Live? Here, I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop the link. If you want to come up. If you don't want to come up, you don't have to. She said, Amor, I think we all saw the shift with Ashley. She said, thank you, Amor. Please help us understand. She said, oh, wait, was you being subbed to the AC and Sean situation by who? It's definitely a trigger. It started on Brent Room Live. It had nothing to do with Sean. Then Ashley went live and went left from there. Now I see Ashley back talking to the people she let go of. This is weird. Well, I think that the only reason why she wasn't talking to them in the first place is because they turned on her because of the situation with her and Sean. So I think that that was the only thing that was keeping them from, being okay with each other. Good morning, everyone. I'm confused too. Don't know what's going on. I support all of y'all. I just sit in the bushes looking and listening. This is crazy. Hey, Dimitri. It is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely crazy. And you know what else I was thinking, y'all? Let me just tell y'all this right quick. So I was like, okay, y'all remember when we was just kind of our own little entity, and how when we was even a part of Beehive, we moved differently. We, I would come out and tell y'all like me and Beehive and got into it or whatever, but we would handle everything on the back end. We would never let anything come out to the front end because we handled it on the back. Even though it wasn't always pretty. Sometimes it was more her than me, cussing me out, right? I think I cussed Ashley out and think I might have said some choice words to Denise or whatever, but for the most part, we would just say whatever we wanted to say, and then we would hang up the phone, and then next thing you know, it might be that night, or maybe the next day, or maybe 2 or 3 days. We would let it all blow over, and then we would come right on back and be like, okay, back to business. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get back to business. We wouldn't let it linger. You understand what I'm saying? So, and you guys never knew, unless we came out and said something, that we would have words back and forth with each other, right? I liked that. But you remember how the other side was always catfighting with each other. Remember, they was always fighting. And I used to say things like, oh my God, I'm glad we're not fighting like that because, well, first of all, it wasn't that many of us. And second of all, it's because I just felt like we were able to work it out. That's how I felt anyway. But as y'all see, that shit blew all the way up in my face, right? Didn't know that the person was secretly hating me all along. Anyway, but and then what we looked at the other side, like, oh my God, they're always fighting. They're always fighting something. They're always fighting. So I'm beginning to think, I'm like, is this just what they like to do? Because this is not what I like to do. I'm not coming out on the internet to fight with people that I support. That's not my thing. I'm not even coming out here to throw subs at people that I support. If we support each other, I would like to be able to have adult conversations with the person that I support. And if I can't have an adult conversation with you because you spin out of control and come out online and start subbing people without talking to me and you have my phone number, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Do you understand what I'm saying? She says, can you help with this confusion? Are you and Ashley beefing? Is she mad at you, child? I just don't know. So I didn't know we were beefing until I was told that I was being subbed yesterday. So let me take that back. I was told before that I was being subbed, but I asked. I said, wait a minute, are you subbing me? And I was told no, that she was not subbing me. So I was like, okay. And I give people the benefit of the doubt. Y'all already see that. How many times I done gave people the benefit of the doubt, right? So again, I was told, oh yeah, Maura, that was directly at you. You're being subbed. And I was like, well, what was said? And so once I started hearing what was said, I said, let me go and listen for myself. So I actually went back to the beginning and started listening. And then I was like, oh, wow. Okay. And then I heard the subs. I heard the subs for myself. Because sometimes you can rely on people and like perception, right? Things can be understood differently. I wanted to hear from myself. She said, to change the subject for a minute or more, have you seen that Trump is making changes to the VA? I saw that he was making change. Well, we can talk about it in a minute, Tivy's choice. We'll talk about it in a minute. She said, I'm sorry, more the subs have been thrown at you for some weeks yesterday. See, I heard that, right? I heard that they were being thrown at me, but I didn't know for 100% because there was no reason for them to be thrown at me. None whatsoever. You know? But I heard them myself this time. It wasn't, oh, this, this. No, I heard them myself. So then after I heard them, and it was quite a few, I was like, wow, okay, this is crazy. I don't know, Lakeisha. I don't know what she's mad at, but just nevertheless. I mean, when it comes to me, right? She said, I actually like Ashley C, but when you're mad with someone, why does it have to be F Sean and everyone who rocks with her? Why can't we like y'all both with no beef? She was wrong, my opinion. I heard the F Sean and everybody who likes her or something like that. I heard that too. In my opinion, that was mean. That was absolutely mean and very unnecessary. That was mean and very unnecessary. F her and everybody that supports her. That's very unnecessary because that's saying if you support Sean, then, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. And it shouldn't have been like that. But at the same time, I said that about Amber. Well, I didn't really say it about Amber. I did say it about Amber at one time or another, but I also said it about Felicia. But only because, I felt like she said the most degrading things about me and lied about sleeping with my husband. Although Sean has not came out to the internet and said derogatory things about Ashley. Now, if Sean was over there popping off at her mouth, calling Ashley hoes and bitches and saying fuck Ashley and this, that, and the other, then yeah, I could understand why she would feel so heavily on that. But Sean is not doing that. Sean didn't do that. Sean is not out here saying fuck Ashley. Oh, she's a bitch. She's a fucking whore. And, she's not doing that. It's quite the opposite. She's not doing that. She said, I've been seeing shots fired too. I just don't understand why it's a problem to associate with someone that someone else has a problem with. We are too old for this. I understand about Fishy Fido. That was my main one, Angie, to be honest with you. That was my main one. Good morning. How are you? That was my main one, to be honest with you. That's the one I didn't like. If you was gonna ride with that after all the derogatory things that was said, and it's not just the derogatory things, it's just I can understand we mad at each other and you might have a day of smoke or 2 days of smoke, but just to come for someone deliberately every single day and just say the same old crazy, nasty stuff to try to hurt somebody, that's different. That's different to me. It seemed like people always want to throw stones at you, but always remember sometimes people try to expose what's wrong with you because they can't handle what's right about you. Well, I've never done anything to Ashley Chats. I'm not sure why she even started subbing me in the first place because Ashley has my phone number. That's why I don't understand. And maybe I got caught off guard and I was oblivious because when it came to me and I asked her the first time and she said no, when I heard it again, I didn't even believe it. I was just like, okay, that she's not subbing me. I didn't even believe it when the person came and told me the second time, but I heard it this time myself. I heard it this time. Seems these ladies care about one another at one point. I was in break room live and didn't know what was going on, so I got on my little YouTube jet ski and drove off and started watching DIY projects. You're so crazy. But I heard the subs this time. I heard it was so many. Oh Lord, where do I start? It was people are charging for things on the internet that people can look on the internet and get for free. Yeah, that's true, right? They can get it for free, but they also can clean a house by themselves. They also can cook by themselves. They also can keep their own kids, but they choose daycares, right? They get housekeepers, but they can clean their own house. They can wash their own clothes, but sometimes they take their clothes to the dry cleaners. So you pay for a service when you don't want to do it yourself. When you don't want to have to go out there and look for the information yourself, you pay for a service. So saying things like people out here charging people for things that they're getting for free, who else is out here charging for things on the internet? Right? They're charging for YouTube classes that they can can get for looking on the internet themselves. That was definitely a sub, right? But that was just one. It was very much many. She said, I've been caught it on to Ashley Shade, so I stopped going to her live to avoid drama. See, if I don't mess with someone over more, it's because I only knew them through more. But then another one was, I'm about to get off because, I only come on for an hour and a half. It don't take 3 hours to break down no story. Like, what? What? She said, Amor, I love you and I can tell you like to fix things, but some people you can't fix or understand. Yeah, Veronica, I get you on that one. But it was, it don't take 3 hours to break down a story. And it's like there's very popular YouTubers out here that, and make really good money. I mean, really, really good content creators that do sometimes 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5, all the way up to 9-hour lives, right? It varies. It definitely varies. So to say that, it's wow, crazy. She said, Amor, don't tell me to follow nobody else because all these folks envious. I only know people through Amor, so if people start disrespecting her for no reason, I can't deal. All I'm gonna say is, Amor, please play her live from yesterday. There was a lot of shade thrown yesterday. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah. I do know there was a lot of shade thrown yesterday. I do know there was a lot of shade thrown yesterday. Matter of fact, let me get the live. Let me get the live. Let's go to it right quick for those in the bike. The Candyman one, right?
For me. Sit.
All right, here, we'll listen to it. I'll do commentary on it. Let's break it down, shall we?
If you go, y'all see me sick internet, y'all.
Oh, now, Ashley. That's not very nice. Oh, Ashley just turned her video off. That's not very nice, Ashley. She just turned it off. So she's listening, and she just turned her video off. Ashley, that's not very nice. That's not very nice. That's not very nice. So she, Ashley, that's not very nice. She literally just turned her video off. I was just gonna break down your video. We was just gonna break it down and listen to all the subs. That's all. She took it away, y'all. So I can't break it down. But I just wanted to listen to all the subs. That wasn't very nice, but it was clever, but not nice. You know? She said, I really liked Ashley. She speaks her mind like my daughter, but she caught me off guard. She always listened just like the rest of them. Exposed herself. But and my thing is, if it's a video that you stand on, I think that should have been okay to listen to, because it's not like we're tearing her down. I'm not tearing her down. You would never hear me calling Ashley a B or a hoe, or I'm not gonna disrespect her and call her out her name. I'm not gonna do that. It's definitely not warranted. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that. But if I stood on something, if I felt strongly about it and I stood on it, I would let you break my video down. If I, and if I subbed you, call me out on it. If I subbed you, call me out on it. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't take it down, you know? She said, that's funny, unrespectfully. It is funny because as it started playing, all of a sudden it said video unavailable. But I've done it before, so trust me. I've done it before. I've seen DM trying to break my video down before, and I turned it off on his ass. So I get it, but I mean, I would, if I stood on it or whatever, I would leave it up. But you can speak, Ashley. You can speak in the chat. She turned that shit straight off. She said, this makes me mad because a phone call could have been made. Why everyone always running to the internet? Damn, I know. I don't know. I don't know if this is just the norm out here in these social media damn streets and on YouTube, but we're gonna get out of it though. We're not gonna be involved in this, because what I don't want to do, I don't want to be what I don't want to do. You remember how when we were defending Brianna and how Robert supporters, content creators would be tearing each other down, they would be calling each other names, talking about each other mama and they dog and they squirrel. I don't want to be involved in no mess like that, and I won't be. I will throw deuces and walk away before I be involved in that. Okay, I think the last person that I want to say that I've had beef with on the internet was Felicia. That's it. That's all. And I'm not even, if y'all, as y'all see, I'm not even having beef with Felicia no more. I'm not fussing back and forth with Felicia. I haven't done a video on Felicia in a while. I ain't gonna say in a while. I mean, I think I did call her lies out the other day about the money situation. But I said to myself, I'm not calling Felicia no more B's, no more H's, no more none of that shit. No matter what. I don't care if Felicia come out here and call me 39,000 bitches. I'm not calling her out her name no more. I'm not doing none of that stuff no more. Seriously. I'm not. I don't want to be one of the black female bloggers that's just going back and forth with another black female. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So I'm not going to engage in that, and I say Felicia because, she was someone that I actually genuinely cared about at some point, Amore, yes, that's why I said no earlier when you was trying to say something. I felt it would go left. Ashley and Sean are both beautiful, intelligent black women. I wish they both the best moving forward. Yes, New Day, same here. I wish both of them the best as well. And I do think Ashley's intelligent. I literally just told Ashley, not even, it may have, oh, let me see. I'm going to tell you how long ago it's been. I literally talked to her and told her that I felt like that she was doing so good with her content. Because she was spitting them out, spitting them out, spitting them out. And I was like, awesome. This was, oh, damn, I didn't realize it was that long ago. So February the 1st. So that's not too long ago, right? February the 1st. Let me make sure. Hold on. I think it was February the 1st. So February the 1st, I think is the last day. And I actually said, girl, you're doing so good. I said, you knocking those videos out or whatever. Because, you know, she was just blogging on this, doing video, this. And I was like, oh, you're doing well. And you know what? And I was going over there liking every last one of them. Every last one of them I was liking. I was thumbing them up, you know. She said, Funky Feet took me out. I'm sorry, I can't slither in the grass with snakes. People love to say, oh, this is the internet stuff, but our sisterhood is genuine love. Love for me, period. I ride for my sisters. Yeah, no, I love our sisterhood. I really do. I do. I wish them the best too. Yeah, I wish them the best. You know, I wish them the best. I think they both will be fine, you know. But what I'm not going to do is get in the middle of um, this stigma that they have for Black females. You know, oh, they always arguing, they always fussing. No, that ain't gonna be me. That is definitely not gonna be me. I don't want to be in that. Not back and forth with females. Nope. Okay, Sean, you so funny, girl. I just don't understand why we can't support who we support and enjoy different content. Ashley has good content. I'm not going to stop supporting her. I just don't like when they drag the supporters. Who dragged the supporters, Pretty C? No one dragged the supporters. You can support whoever you want to support. Now, if I see you, you know, to be honest with you, if I this is my thing, and I think I've said this before, right? It's only a few people on this internet that, I mean, not even internet, but this YouTube that I ain't hell to the no. You can't support both of us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna keep it a buck. And not even saying you're gonna get drugged, because you're not. It's just that I just prefer you not to come to my chat if you support at least two of these individuals. But again, you're not going to get drugged. You don't have to worry about that at all. I'm not going to drag you, and I pray that none of my supporters drag you. But I'm not going. You know, I just rather you not come to my chat, because some stuff has just went too far, way too far. Some people genuinely want to destroy you. Okay, it's not even about, you know, just name calling and going back and forth and, you know, jawing on each other. No, some people is literally legit out here trying to destroy people, trying to hurt people to their core, and trying to destroy their platforms. You know what I'm saying? They was maliciously trying to destroy them. No, I don't fuck with those type of people, and I'm not gonna fuck with those type of people at all. Period. So, of course, you can support whoever you want to support, but I just prefer people that support at least those two. Don't support me. Please don't. Please don't. I hate how people put you in things that don't have nothing to do with you. I hate that for you. We should be able to like both women. Yeah, you should. And I actually thought that's what was going on, but obviously that's obviously not what you know, it wasn't good enough, I guess. We know who dragged the supporters. Yes, and more, when it gets to that level of destroying and nastiness, I can't rock with you, period, in the same way. Exactly. It became very nasty. I hate Al. Oh, I just read that one. When she said F everyone who likes Sean, I didn't like that because it's not our beef, it's theirs. Yeah, I'm not even sure why that was even necessary at all. But that's just like, you remember when anyway, I'm not even gonna compare that because it's kind of different but the same. I like her as well, but one thing I have learned in these YouTube streets, once someone show their hand, you better take heed, especially when it's unprovoked. Now I'm gonna say this, Deanne. If I had taken what you just said to heart in the beginning, I would not be where I am with some of the situations that I went through. With y'all already know from the beginning, because so many red flags was flying, hitting me dead in the fucking face. And what I do, ignore it. Just ignore it, Not even ignore it, but downplayed it. Same thing. She said, unfortunately, they will probably never stop, so they should just be giggled at and ignored. Yeah. I only support a few, and I'm very sure it's not the two you're referring to. Gigi, you funny. I'm pretty sure it's not either. Anyway. But like I said, let me go to Break Room Live. Break Room 411. Oh, which one? Which Break Room Live was it? Oh, it must be this one. All right, it had to be You're Always Lost and Dazzled or Dazed and Confused. Let me see.
In the first place.
All right, hold on.
And regular scheduled program. And like, girl,
Hold on.
I said tip. Says, hey, Miss Period.
This must have been when I was in the mall.
So, he said, Marissa, yeah. How to demonize me or try.
All right, hold on. Brago sound like she typing like me. I need to go get my medicine.
Go ahead and throw that in there. There's somebody over there in the live, like, Break Room playing your live. I don't got a problem with AC. I was being nosy on her shit. I ain't breaking down her live and shit. What the fuck you over there snitching for? The fuck? I'm in Ashley, shit. So you never heard of a replay. Marissa, we're not gonna do that, honey. Because hell, I'm just being nosy while I'm on live.
Hey, Renita.
So let's not do that because I definitely match energy over here.
She said Ashley thinks people don't support her because we don't be in her chat, but I catch the replays. I be asleep when she be live. But we do support her. Well, I know I did up until yesterday.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you that free one. Okay.
I genuinely like Ashley and her content, but I can't support if she's throwing subs at more.
I put my Instagram in the chat. I think she missed where you said you caught the replay, Marissa.
I could see if Amore did something to her for her to sub me. That's what I'm saying. If Amore did something, then Amore wrong, right? But what did Amore do to get subbed? Huh?
No, I said that. I was just saying, like, so you didn't even catch the live, but I didn't pin all my comments in the live. So that's.
It's not me. That's Break Room's, guess our video. I have to get the girls ready and get myself ready. I hope all my sisters have an amazing Thursday. I will be back later today if you're live or more. Thank you, Gigi. Appreciate you, baby. Have a good day. I was watching and liking all of her content.
All right, I'm back, y'all.
I'm not gonna say I watched everything, but I definitely made sure I liked it. And but I did catch some videos, just not all. All right, my thing just told me to take some medicine. All right, let me put this on. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. I gotta go get my medicine. Okay, I'm back, you guys. Sorry about that. I have to take my medicine with apple juice or either orange juice because water don't do it, honey. It does not do it. I can't stand medicine. Oh, I can't stand it, y'all. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Okay, so where were we? Hold on. Let me read a couple comments. All right, so where are we? Hold on. I always like her live. I think she's dope, even when she subbed you more. I just thought it was between you, her, and Sean, so I stayed out of it. But see, the thing about it is, when you say you thought it was between me, her, and Sean, I can't even say I didn't have nothing to do with it, right? Because I didn't know I was being subbed, one, and I don't think that I should have been subbed. I don't. I think that Sean had not Sean, well, they both have my phone number and they could have just called me on the back end. That's how I do things. You know, I talk. I wouldn't dare come out here and just be like, if I kicked it with you, unless I heard you talking shit about me first, right? But if I had an issue with you, I would just come out and say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, has happened. But not with, just with people that I talk to on a regular. I feel like Ashley owes you an apology because Amore, you didn't do anything to her. I stand on this. I didn't do anything to Ashley. And she can't say I did. I didn't do not one thing to Ashley, not one thing. I didn't dismiss her feelings. I listened to her. I listened to Sean. I thought both of them was dope. They're intelligent. I felt like they was too intelligent to be on a grimy side. However, to be honest with you, these side things need to be out the door, because as y'all see, we have people that once supported Robert now supporting us, and we have people that once supported us now supporting Robert, or his content creators. So I don't really think that there is a side anymore per se. You know what I'm saying? Even though people say it all the time, that there's no side. However, there are people that I would never sit in their chats. Not fucking no way. No way, no how, ever. She said, Ashley Chats, if you're reading this, I think you are a dope content creator. I love watching you when you do your DIY Stanley Cups and Converse at the same time. Let's let this go and continue to flourish. Pretty C, I think you probably should go over to her comments and say that underneath her posts. I think you should go to her page and say that, Ashley was just angry. J-Lu, me and you two left my ass out. What J-Lu say? What'd you say, J-Lu? I woke up to music. LOL, what happened? Oh. Oh, you fell asleep? Oh my goodness. But I'm gonna say one thing, and I think that I'm gonna say this, and I think that this might be the case, right? So we so used to each other going live, right? And the videos don't get much watch. They don't get watched as much. And that's on, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, because some people only do videos. If you're known for doing videos, then I think people watch your videos, right? But live videos, they get more attention than regular videos. Let me give you an example. I'm gonna pull up my page. Let's just say, okay. So now I just put up my page, right? So my lives, you guys will click here first, and y'all will go to my lives, right? And you see how my lives have more views? Because you guys will catch my lives. But my videos, they don't get many views. This one only got 746, and it's only 9 minutes long, right? This one only got 715, and it's 6 minutes long. So this one got 1.6, and it's only 3 minutes long. This 8 minutes long only got 1.1. So a lot of the videos don't get a lot of views, right? Well, some videos don't get a lot of views unless people are coming there straight for your videos, right? If they're coming for the videos or if you push the videos, then they'll get the views. But a lot of people don't even catch these videos. They go straight to the lives. And you see how the lives get, a little bit more views. So I think that as she was dropping the lives or whatever, excuse me, not the lives, but the videos, and I'm just speculating at this point. I don't think if this is what if that was the case, if she felt like Kayshawn said, she felt like we wasn't supporting her, right? Which I don't even know if that's the case. I really don't know if that's the case at all. It could be something very much different, right? But I did hear somebody say, I can't remember who it was. Well, let me stick to what I was saying. If that's the case, if she felt like we wasn't supporting her because she wasn't getting views on her videos, then she has to understand that when people are used to you going live, they may not watch your videos like that, right? Or you may have to push your videos even more. But let me just go a step further. I heard somebody say that I was on my channel and I was calling out other content creators' name and I wasn't calling her out. If that was the case, it wasn't purposely done. It wasn't purposely done. I may have done it 1 or 2 times or whatever, right? But it wasn't done on purpose. However, that's still, hello, ring, ring, ring. You know what I'm saying? That's still a phone call. I only said that here because she took that video down in 2.5 seconds. I love you more. Pretty Steve. Thank you, girl. She said when people, oh, I read that one. AC expressed how she feels. If you mess with Sean, then it's forget you too. Those were her words. Yeah, well, I don't have a problem with Sean. I absolutely do not have a problem with Sean. So I don't have a problem with Sean. And I'm not going to have a problem with Sean just because somebody else want me to. You know what I'm saying? Unless Sean done something to me, and if Sean came out cussing her out, calling her all type of B's and H's or whatever, it would be a little different. But Sean has not done that at all. And don't even feel that way about her. That's what I don't understand. And I don't understand if somebody can offer you an apology. This is how I feel about an apology, right? If somebody can offer you an apology, they're basically saying, you know what? I don't want no beef with you. I don't want no issues with you. I don't want us to be going back and forth with each other. That's what an apology means, right? Even if it doesn't say word for word what you want it to say, the overall gist is I don't want no beef with you. I don't want us to be going back and forth with each other. I don't understand how can somebody give an apology just because they didn't say the exact words that you want them to say, it's F your apology. Or it's that ain't good enough for me. What? What? I don't get that at all. Sometimes it takes a lot to apologize from some people. My husband, for one, it's probably around big now. He apologized by going to buy me donuts. Or, that's his way of apologizing to me because he don't want to come out and say I'm sorry. He's just like, you want something to eat? You want some donuts? I'm going to Chick-fil-A. You want me to pick you up something, That's his way of apologizing. Everybody is not the apologetic type person or whatever, And sometimes apologies are silent. If you just came on the internet and cussed me out for filth and I didn't cuss you back out, take that as an apology. Take that as an apology. She said, go to break room live at the 55-minute mark. All right, hold on. Thank you, Sherry. Let me go to break room live. 55 minutes.
everyone. I be trying to keep up. Miss Shanita, hey baby. I knew it was somebody.
Exactly, keeping it real. Verbal and nonverbal apologies. And feeling of remorse. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct.
That's why they don't like me, because I call the fake shit out. Right. That's why I'm not like either, child. They don't like it. They don't like it. See, I was clear in my stance on the live. I think you know that. Ashley.
Wait a minute. Was that cult comment made? Who made the cult comment, Janice? Who made the cult comment?
I'm not talking about nothing wrong in your life. Only thing I mentioned about your life is what you said about content creators baiting people, and I agreed with you. That's the only thing I said about your life. Did I say something wrong in that?
Who is Break Room talking to when she's talking right here? Who she's talking to? I don't get it. I guess I'm missing it. Oh, Ashley Jax called us a cult? Who she call a cult?
Hey, Miss Pearl. Hey, Rhea. Hey, Latrice. Shalom, baby.
Did you mean an hour and 55 minutes, Sherry? Because I'm at the 55-minute mark.
The only thing I referred to about your live, Ashley D, was that you said content creators know who to bait, and I was agreeing.
Oh, she's talking about Ashley D. Okay.
With you. I'm confused.
So wait a minute. She said that what? Did she say that? That people that support me are in a cult? What? Am I going to hear that in here?
You definitely ain't Ashley.
Oh my God.
This
is crazy.
You one of the last ones that may have addressed that, but you're definitely not the only one. I just had a live last night, Ashley, about someone addressing the exact same thing. I'm confused. Yeah, I seen some yesterday on this good old YouTube app. Miss Heard, you was hilarious. Yes, sweetheart. That was actually a part of my live last night, was that narrative I just said. That had absolutely.
She said somebody told her she was jealous, and she said of what a cult. Which live was this, Janice?
Nothing to do with your live. Break room, want to fight y'all all the girl. Miss Valerie, they told me some people were summoning me to fight. Let me see, Ashley, for 40 days. They're going to talk about you and Ashley for 40 days and 40 nights to make their people hate on y'all.
I ain't gonna be able to listen to the whole thing. I thought I was listening to a certain portion of it. I don't want to listen to the whole live. This is a 4-hour live. This is 4 hours. She said someone said she throws subs and had a jealous spirit, and she responded, jealous of what? A cult with a LOL emoji. Oh, in Break Rooms Live?
That's why they can't move on. They always talking about somebody and still ain't winning.
Why do they use the word cult? Do they not know what that means? Shaking my head.
You were the only one that had mentioned that, when I definitely went live last night about similar situations with.
You have to pull up the chat during the time AC was typing in the chat. This is what sparked the conversation. All right, let me look at chat.
People. So yeah, I do remain a little confused as to why you had thought that I was speaking with you on that part, because I definitely said Only thing that I don't even think I said her name, but I said I agree with what that. Yes, straight up. She was offline the other TC's live. She just did go live on her page. So when boom, she popped out Monday, she had already been talking about you and Ashley D. Hey, to be mine. Says,
I don't
hey,
even know
Tiffany
about
Shea.
what.
Hey, Lori,
Oh
this
my
lady
God.
said,
I don't
grab
even know if I
shorty
really want to
hard.
get into all
Lynette
of
said,
this.
say, Monty said, break room, shake it fast. Watch yourself. Shake.
I must be missing something, y'all.
Sissy rating. Monetary says, I will be coming. D. Adams says it's hard to try and read between the lines when you're so
I see somebody saying Amore is not here. Hold on. Mm. I'm just reading the comments. Oh, maybe I should just listen to.
rating. Monetary says, I will be coming. D. Adams says it's hard to try and read between the lines. More talks to. Y'all too grown for that. If Amora took Sean's side, that says more than anything because when you're friends, you don't take sides. J. Lou says Trump. J. Lou says.
I see, please do not shade Amore. If you have a problem with her, address her. Who was shading me when they said, please do not shade Amore? Who was shading me? She said, Lord, y'all gotta, okay, I see something. It says, y'all gotta quit acting like folks jealous of who Amore talks to. Y'all too grown for that. If Amore took Sean's side, that says more than anything because when you're friends, you don't take sides. Huh? Exactly, Nacondas. Thank you for saying that. When did I take a side? If I took a side, then I would not have even been still supporting Ashley at all. If I took Sean's side, I just understood what Sean was saying or not saying.
It says, bro.
That's not me taking her side. I didn't see it the way Ashley wanted me to see it, but that doesn't mean I didn't support her no more. You know, that just was not the case. Anyway, I don't even know if I want to actually see that, y'all, to be honest with you. I'm just not in the mood. I don't think I want to see that. Good morning, yes. What's going on, baby? More none of that lie was about you. Yes, it was, girl. I saw my name in there. They talking about the other side. No, they wasn't, Angela. No, they wasn't, baby. Point blank, DH. DH. Who is DH? Oh, DM. Oh, Lord. Came at the break room at AD first, even when she took days off. Then, boom, on Monday morning, DM shaded them and Superfan. That had a right to respond. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Mira. Oh, let me go up to your other comment. You said, but everyone was keeping it on how AC recalled the event of ADBR and DH. All right, I don't know none of that, what any of that. I don't know what that means and don't want to know. I only remember Amore saying she was going to support both of them. I did. I wrote it in the sisterhood group. What did I say? I can't remember the exact words, but I think I said something like, we're not going to stand in between of it and we're not going to get in between them two. They're going to work it out. Let me see. I just know I put it in the sisterhood group that we were both going to support. I mean, that I was going to support both of them. DH is the sister more. Oh, DH. Oh, it must be bedtime. Dawn. Dawn came after break room and AD first, even when she took days off. Then, boom, on Monday morning, Dawn shaded them and Superfan, and they had a right to respond. Oh, I don't know. She said, Dawn. was off on her page as far as live, but she was shading them all week in other content creators live. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you were saying she didn't necessarily go live and make comments about them. She went to other people's panels and made comments about them. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't even get into their thing like that. But I know you can't tell somebody not to say nothing, even though you might think that they shouldn't, but you can't tell somebody, you can't make somebody not respond or to respond. You know what I'm saying? You can't make people do things. They're going to do whatever they want to do. You can suggest it, but they're going to do what they want to do. She said, yes, she waited until Monday, but the damage was already done. I see what you're saying. Anyway, this is too much, girl. This is too much. I just want to come out here and have fun. I just want to come out here and laugh. I just want to come out here and entertain and have fun doing content. That's what I want to do. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. I don't want to come out here and go back and forth with people that I probably would never see again if I've seen them before, or people that I would never see in real life. She said, this is definitely too much. These chicks too emotional. Kayshawn, you so funny. Are you working right now, Kayshawn, or are you off? Because don't you get off at like 7 or 8 in the morning? Okay, so you're off. You know what I seen, Kayshawn? I saw a airline stewardess from Delta that passed away, and they had to fly her body back to her husband. But I don't know how she passed away, but she passed away in air. Did you see that? She passed away while they were flying. Say, hey, more in chat. Didn't know you were live. Just woke up to pee. This is Sean. Hey, Sean. What's going on, girl? What is going on? She said, I woke up to pee. She said, oh, no, I haven't heard about that. Let me look it up now. Yes, it was a Delta. A black girl, too. She died while in the air, and they had to ship her body back to her husband. It was really sad. Really, really sad. She said, did you cover Wendy Williams? No, I did not cover Wendy Williams. It's not worth the back and forth, and the sisters is not innocent. Which sisters, Tamik? But it's not worth the back and forth. It's absolutely not worth the back and forth. Let me just say this. I support those who support me, okay? If people support me, I support them. If they don't support me, I don't support them, okay? If they're subbing me, I don't support them. If they're posting me on their bulletin board and making slick comments, I don't support them. If they're sharing other people derogatory videos about me, I don't support them. If they're, I think that's it. If they don't even have to say it out their mouths, but if they're sharing another video of somebody else talking shit about me, I don't support them. Okay. So again, I don't support anyone who don't support me. People support me, I support them. They don't support me, fuck them. In that order. Period. She said that was the young lady in the plane crash with the military plane. Oh, that black lady, that's who she was, Inga? I didn't know that. I thought she was. Well, wait a minute. Nuh-uh. The plane crash was not Delta. Oh, they brought her body back on Delta. Is that what it was? Oh, they flew her back on Delta, but she was on she was on the military flight. Uh, or was she on the American flight? Okay, so she was on the American flight when it crashed, but Delta brought her back. Oh, she said, okay, yes, I seen that American airline flight attendant video. I cried my eyes out. Yes, girl. When I saw she flew back on American Airlines. I thought it was Delta. Isn't Delta blue? Hold on. I thought that was Delta. Flight attendant is met by her. Did her daddy? I think her daddy received the casket. Let me see. This one right here. I thought it was Delta. Is it not? Let me see. Why is it not coming open? Huh. Oh, it was American. Oh, it was American. Oh yeah, it's American. I don't know why I thought that was Delta. Y'all get me mixed up with them colors, but that's American. I thought it was Delta Airlines. It's American. She's so pretty. Oh my God. So I mean, God rest all of their souls. But damn, how old was this young lady? Let me see. It says this heartbreaking flight attendant, Danisha Brown Elders, was flown back home from DCA yesterday. Her father was escorted onto the ramp to receive the casket. It was overwhelming. The raw emotions of this scene and the solemn beauty of the ceremonies of her fellow crews given in honor. Yes, it was American Airlines 5342. Oh, damn. Y'all want to see it? I'll show it to you. This was very sad, you guys. I'm talking about, but I thought it was Delta. Look at the young lady. It was her. I'll play the music. I'll just take it out later. Oh, I thought they was going to show the cat. Oh, there it go. Oh, my God. Jesus mercy. Oh, tissue, please, tissue. Look at all the American airline people on the ramp. You got the pilots, you got the stewardess, you have, just different people that work the ramps and everything. They're out there. And that's her dad. He received the casket. Oh my God, y'all. Oh, woo, Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty sad, y'all. All right. Anyway, it doesn't say how. I'm sorry, I was trying to stop it. It doesn't say how old she was. I was trying to see, but she looks fairly young, like maybe in her 20s or early 30s. Anyway, that's freaking sad. That's freaking sad. That's freaking sad. Delta got us grief counselors because so many of us are taking this crash so hard. All airlines are like family. Yes, I can definitely understand. She said. Deanne said, Lord, Amore is going to have us crying. I know, right? Your girl Amore and freaking teared up. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, baby? Anyway. Good morning, more in chat, just waking up for work. Hey, Latricia, how are you, baby? Yeah, she said American Airline, her dad was there. Yes, that's true. Same colors, yes. She was on the plane that collided with the helicopter. I know, Lord Jesus, Father God. I felt so bad for her husband. They were holding him up. I thought that was her dad. That's her husband? I thought that was her dad. Which one was it, y'all? Was it her husband or her dad that they were holding up? I thought that was her daddy. That guy right there, that's her daddy, right? This is heartbreaking. Flight attendant Denisha Brown was flown back home from DCA yesterday. Her father was escorted on to the ramp to receive the casket. It's her father. She's 34. Yeah, it was her dad. Oh, you said her dad is in the video, but her husband was also there. Oh. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Her daddy is the one in the vest, and her husband is this is her husband? Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you for real? So that's her daddy right there, but the other guy was her husband. Oh my God. Okay, I'm done. I can't see it no more. I can't see it no more. We ain't none of us gonna be good today. We gonna all be just done today. So she was 34 years old. Wow. She said it was so sad when they were boarding her onto her last flight too. I cried like a baby. Didn't they say her dad worked for American as well? Yeah, so that's her daddy leaning on the casket right there. That's her daddy, but the guy that was in the black suit was her husband. I didn't know that. Okay. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, Jesus. Good morning, Kimberly. What's going on, baby? She said, and the things we argue about on this internet, we got to do better, ladies. We are better than this. Absolutely, Sherry. You are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. You hear me? Because you know what? None of us are promised tomorrow, you know? None of us. Absolutely none of us. May she rest in peace. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Yeah. Horrible. But anyway, yeah, you're right. None of us. We're not promised tomorrow. We're not even promised. You know, some people leave their house in the morning and don't make it back at night. You know what I'm saying? She said, yeah, all these crashes is why I've been MIA for a minute. Oh, yeah, because you work in that industry too. Now, do you ever have to fly? Or are you kind of like, you just supervise from home? Or do you have to, you know, how do they do that? Do they have you fly in sometime? I know it doesn't matter because they're still your family, you know, whether you in the air or in the office or at your house, it's still your family. She said, I'm definitely not getting on a plane now. Lorraine, don't be like that. This could happen in a car. This can happen. Listen, it was people that were literally in their own home and the plane landed in a damn neighborhood. They was in a house. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's not just being on the plane. You can get hurt from being on the ground. The plane came out the sky and landed on somebody's home in the neighborhood, you know? Good morning, Inga. Inga. She said, good morning. Not to take you off the subject, I am looking to see how to contact you about a one-on-one class for YouTube. Do you know how to reach me do you know how to reach me on hey, let me just put my email in here. I'm gonna send you my email. Talk about it with the more at Gmail. There it goes right there. I just put it in there for you. How the Rocky Trail's going. Did you see Rihanna fell in court? Oh, Rocky trial going. Did you feel Rihanna? Did you see Rihanna fell in court? No, I didn't see her fall in court, but I saw her crying, and they said that she was crying because Rocky said he was single. I saw her crying, but no, I didn't see her fall in court. She fell. That man was killed in Philly when the plane crashed into his car. You just never know. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. What? She said there was another plane that went down yesterday in San Diego. Was it? Girl. What? Let me see. Hold on. This was like a little business jet. But I think this was oh wow. How the heck he Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, what the hell? That don't make no sense. Y'all, let me show you how. Oh my God, this is crazy as hell. Look at hold on, wait till the commercial go away. So the plane was actually parked. It just landed, right? I mean, it ain't even taken off. Yeah, it just landed. So the plane was parked, and another little small jet came and flew into the plane. What the hell? Look, y'all.
Take a look at this. This Mr. Crashing into a parked plane in this Scottsdale airport in Arizona. Here's the moment right here. Good Lord. This one person was killed, 3 others injured. The plane owned by Motley Crue.
So that he couldn't. I mean, and maybe he had a medical emergency because he couldn't move around. He couldn't go the other way. I don't know. I don't know how hard it is to steer planes or whatnot, so I don't know. We can always sit here and say this or that or whatever. But I don't understand how he couldn't. Anyway, oh, Jesus. This video happened in Arizona. There was also a plane in San Diego yesterday. Girl, look, I'm getting heavy. I'm getting heavy, y'all. I'm supposed to be going to Orlando 2 times in April. Good Lord. Hold on. So one in Arizona. In San Diego. A military plane? Wait a minute, what? Y'all, I ain't flying no time soon. Now look at me talking about this shit. It went inside the bay? Oh my Lord, Father Jesus, help us, Lord. We gotta cut this internet bullshit out. Oh, why y'all showing me this shit? Oh, they survived. What? Now, okay, they didn't die. Oh, did they? It said both. It said both service members was conscious when they were pulled out of the water. They were transferred to the U.S. Customs and Borders Protection boat and taken to the dock, where they were transported to the UC San Diego Medical Center. And the military said their conditions were stable. So they survived, right? So the pilot was ejected out. Let's look at it.
GovExec presents the Gov
These damn ads.
Identity Summit 2025. Take a deep dive into modern identity and access management for the
They survived though. Hold on.
Wednesday, March 5th at the Westin in downtown DC. The OctaGov Identity Summit.
All right, let's go to this.
And that's when I'm like, okay, something's.
One here was interviewed. For now, from Point Loma, I'm Dana Williams, NBC7.
Absolutely unbelievable. All right, Dana.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back to it.
I came pledged to serve
How
my
do I
daughter
go back
crispy
to it?
chicken strips
Hold on.
ketchup in the tiny bowl.
Hold on. Let me go back. I think they just force you to watch these damn ads. They say they're gonna get paid one way or the damn other. They survived though. All right, let's listen. How do I?
Down in San Diego Bay. So 2 Navy pilots are safe and recovering after their military jet went down in San Diego Bay.
So here's video of the crash that happened just after 10:15 this morning. The jet had taken off from NAS North Island. The pilots ejected into the bay where they were rescued by a group of people on a private charter who, as you would imagine, now have a pretty incredible story to tell.
NBC7's Dana Williams is
Oh,
live
okay.
in Point Loma, where that boat came in a little while ago, and Kelvin Henry's at Shelter Island.
Oh, okay. So they were ejected out of the plane. So they ejected out. So they didn't go down with the plane. They got out and the plane went into the water. They went into the water too, but they ejected themselves out.
With the very latest. We begin with
Sounds like it.
Like you mentioned, it was a private fishing boat that pulled those 2 pilots that ejected out of the water. They actually left here from H&M Landing. And like you said, we were here around 1:30 when that group returned. They got off the boat and they took a moment to describe to us what they saw and what they heard. It was actually a team of about a dozen people from a company called Trace Minerals. This was a team building trip today. Obviously, they came here hoping for fish, but they're now bonded by something much, much greater that they say could have been a lot worse. A routine private charter turned into a scary situation Wednesday morning when the typically uneventful cruise out of the San Diego Bay was interrupted by a military jet seeming to take off from Naval Air Station North Island.
Normal, sounded great. We're like, oh, it's pretty cool. And then we could hear it kind of screeching around. And one of our coworkers was up on deck and started calling us up.
2 orange parachutes ejected. And that's when I'm like, okay, something's happening. So quickly just started taking pictures.
These photos captured by Carol Gonzalez and the Trace Minerals team who chartered the boat for the morning, showing the harrowing moments the jet crashed into the water after they say it had been flying without any pilots in it.
I lost sight of the plane for a second. And the next thing you know, it's like coming down, straight down into the water. By the time I reacted to get a picture, I was just nothing but splash.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It seemed like you were watching a Star Wars movie. It just comes crashing down straight into the water, massive explosion of water, sand. and just honestly, you had no idea what you just watched. You couldn't wrap your head around it.
The captain on the boat's first thought was, where are those pilots?
I saw one hit the water, and then the other one, we gotta go. So turn up the engines, turn the boat, take it straight for him. If they're, hurt, whatever, we just know there's people in the water and we need to get them out.
The two pilots were pulled on board to safety by the crew and didn't seem to be hurt.
I was quite impressed with the way they handled the situation too. Everybody was calm and just handled it like, it's like every day, but it's not.
It was really cool. You could see them kind of hug each other after they got on board and making sure one another was safe and good. And I think probably a lot of shock and maybe a little trauma from it, but they were good and, very professional about helping them out.
Wow. God dang.
Talk about
Well, I guess that training paid off, but yeah, they both survived, so that's a good thing, They were ejected from the plane, and the plane went into the water when they got on a parachute. Yes. Oh, I don't need to watch no more of them dang on plane crashes, honey, because I got 2 flights to take in April, y'all. So and both of them to Florida, both of them to Florida. So I don't want to watch no more of those. She said, if we think about 9/11, those people went to work minding their business. They didn't think that was going to happen. They were expecting a regular day at the office. Absolutely. You are right, New Day. They were expecting a regular day at the office, and some of them, a lot of them did not make it home. Okay. So yeah, we really need to think all this internet beef shit. So all this back and forth, 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 back and forth. But at any rate, life is so short. My mom just called me 5 minutes ago. My aunt husband. So your uncle? My aunt husband just died from a heart attack. He was in his early 40s. Wow, Kayshawn. Craziness. So sorry to hear that. Is that your uncle, though? My aunt's husband? Isn't that your uncle? But anyway, this is crazy. A lot of people are suffering. So one young lady sent me some information yesterday on her heart attack that she had. So this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I just think that people need to mind their platform, you know what I mean? Put out the content that you want to put out. Stop worrying about what content other people put out. Stop worrying about what other people doing on a panel. Stop worrying about how long people going live. Stop worrying about if people selling classes or not. Stop worrying about, if they say they're going to stop subbing and then they sub the next day, just stop worrying about it. Just mind your own panel. That's what I think. From now on, I think that's what we should do. We should just mind our own damn panel. If I'm on my panel, I mind my panel or whatever, and stop judging people, which I try not to, but I don't know if I do or not. But judging people and what they do on their own damn panel, I just want to do my content, break things down. If you see a story out there, you see people, whatever your content is about, if you want to break their story down, break it down. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that as far as throwing the shade in this sector, that we have, I guess if that's what you want to call it, I think people need to just stop it. Just stop. Absolutely stop. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Kayshawn. He's technically your uncle, but you just didn't know him that well. She said, if people would just call, inbox, or move on if you upset with someone, period. Just call, text, or move on. You're right. I ain't got no beef with nobody, y'all. I don't have no beef with nobody. Even though, I was talking to my sister Jenny and she was like, girl, she told me some things last night. So I went over there and listened and I was like, oh, well. I see a certain individual want my attention, but he ain't going to get it. I think it's kind of funny though, because boy, he begging for us to talk about him, boy, but I'm not gonna do it, y'all. I'm not gonna do it. It's funny though. It is absolutely funny, baby. But I'm gonna continue to find other stories. But I do have a surprise coming for y'all. I'm glad I didn't give y'all a date because, child, y'all would have been like, Amora, you said. So I'm glad I didn't give y'all a date, but I do have a surprise coming for y'all. And when it comes, I'm gonna say, this is y'all surprise. Some of y'all be like, that's it? What the hell? And some of y'all gonna be like, okay, I see you, girl. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. So we just have to see. But anyway, I know a lot of people are still sleeping. It is 5:23. My husband is up because I can hear him. He is up moving around. So he's getting up. He'll be like, you still up? Yes, I'm still up. She said, I think someone is purposely crashing these planes. No, I don't think they're purposely crashing them. She said, give us a little hint. Okay, I'll give you a little hint. Change of content. That's it. Change of content. That's the hint. That's the hint. You know, and I do try to change a little thing to see what works. And I think that you have to. I think that you have to like just feel it out, try to find out like where you best fit. I'm gonna tell you where I don't fit. I don't fit in the hip hop world. You know what I'm saying? I don't fit in the hip hop world. I know a lot of people that do commentary on the hip hop world. Like I think Break Room would do good in that area. But I don't be knowing who these people are. So I'm just like, no, this is definitely not my area of concentration. So I don't feel the hip hop world is it for me. Okay. Hey, Tawana, what's going on, baby? But I do think that, you know, when you are a new content creator, you have to just feel your way, try a little this, try a little that, try a little this, that, you know. But I'm going to try something else. So coming soon, coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. Coming soon. She said, is it relationship content? It's it may have relationships in it, but it's not solely based on relationships, no. But it does have relationships in it, but not solely based on relationships, no. No, not solely. Y'all like relationship content though? Brown eyes. Good morning, Melinda, baby. How are you? Do y'all like relationship content? I'm gonna have a members only here soon. I supposed to have one. Oh, I didn't know she texted me. Hold on. Okay. All right. All right. She said you can talk about anything for real. She says, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, no, but it's not solely based on relationships, but it has some relationship stuff in it. Yes. So anyway, but I'm about to get off in a few because I'm getting sleepy. I ain't gonna be no damn good today. It just seems like every time I stay up late though and I go to sleep, I wake up and there's so much damn chaos out here. But you know what? I'm gonna freaking stop worrying about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be like, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So it is what it says. It is what it says. Anyway, but you said our girl Rihanna fell in court. Who said that she fell? Did y'all see her fall? Where'd she fall from? She said that's why I stopped watching the news. Hey, the news is funny though. Oh my God. Did y'all see that Samuel L. Jackson told Trump to deport Melania? Oh my God. This is crazy. It says 2 minutes ago, Samuel L. Jackson just dropped a huge bombshell about Trump. He said deport Melania too. Oh my goodness. She said, "The more love those who love you. If you didn't do ish, fuck it." Exactly. I am going to support those who support me, and I'm going to love on those who love me. Absolutely. That's what I'm going to do moving forward. I'm going to support those who support me and love those who love on me. No more for the, this one-sided bullshit. I'm glad I can sleep in today. I get up at noon. Yeah, the weather's been pretty. I don't know. I need to tell my husband. Hold on, let me call him right quick. We need to turn this heat on, baby, because it is cold in this house. I know my husband will be like, "Girl, if you don't get your ass off this damn computer." Hey, babe. I forgot I had this little floor heater in here. I forgot I had this floor heater and I'm in here cold. She said, you're going to have to mind the channel that pays you. You're right, Kibo. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want us to end. I want us to end on a happy note. She said it's 20 degrees here and I'm waiting on the snow to fall. Ooh, make sure you take pictures, Lorraine. Hey, Koya, baby, what's going on, honey? What's going on? Y'all working from home or y'all going in? Because Trump said y'all got to take y'all asses into the building.
Could you talk about your?
Hold on, I want to hear this right quick.
Are you going to leave the U.S. or are you staying here? Just asking. You just tweeted it out. Why are y'all so anxious for me to leave? I pay more than you. I won't say that part. Him too.
Everybody keeps saying I said I was leaving. I was doing a Jimmy Kimmel sketch. I was portraying a Magic 8 Ball. You remember that? Did you see that?
I did see that. I'm just asking the question to clear it up. We'll clear it up.
Clearing it up by being a smart journalist yourself and saying, that was a Jimmy Kimmel skit, right?
Guess how many times Trump misspelled Samuel in his rage tweets after getting roasted? Hint, it's more than his golf score on a bad day. Stick around for Trump's spelling bee fail and Samuel Jackson's mic drop moment that sent the internet into a frenzy. Quick favor, if you're loving this, hit that subscribe button. Over 92% of viewers haven't yet. It's free, takes a second, then boom. Unleashed zingers so sharp they'd make even Jules from Pulp Fiction proud. Imagine this. Trump sitting in Mar-a-Lago with his gold-plated phone, reading every word, and probably rewatching.
Oh, see, I wanted to just get straight to the chase. So anyway, good morning, Rothana, baby. How are you? Good morning, Sandra. She said, good morning, everyone. It's so cold outside, but I work from home. Trump can kiss it. He said he's tired of y'all taking long lunch breaks. No, he didn't say that, but I'm saying it. He said he tired of y'all taking long lunch breaks, baby. Get your ass back in the office, baby. No, he didn't say that. He did not say that part, but he said people need to go to work. Let's get down to business. Good morning, girl. What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? What is going on? Come with me as we explore my financial. You know, every time I put it on my page, and I didn't even know I was actually putting it on page, but every time I do this, it that video comes on. Every single time. Okay. Anyway, she said, good morning, Amor, and everyone. Hey, Naya. What's going on? What are y'all doing today? What are y'all doing for Valentine's Day? Anything? I know some of y'all said y'all was going to make steaks and stuff. She said, I just clocked in. And you clocked in from home? You just clocked in from your house? I'm trying to debate, do I want to go today to get a body massage or do I want to go tomorrow? I probably have to make an appointment, so I probably can't even go today. And to be honest with you, you probably ain't even got no appointments for tomorrow, honey. Let me see. I am going to Elements Massage. Let me see what they got going on. Elements Massage. Hold on. Let me see. My husband bought me a massage for Valentine's. I left my NARC in September, so I'm solo dolo with the massage waiting. Hey, have your NARC that you left, has he been harassing you? Reaching out to you? Did he bother you? Like, are you freed 100%? Because you know they don't like leaving for good, honey. For some reason, they love to linger around, baby. I'm talking about just linger around. Oh, he wants to hang out with your son. You better be careful with that. You funny, girl. You funny, Nisi. She said, I'm starving but can't eat until 11 to 5. That's how I keep my weight down. Oh, you eat from 11 to 5? Oh, but dang, that's a short period of time. 11? But shouldn't you have an 8-hour window? Why 11 to 5? But does it work though? Because if it worked, brown eyes, I might try it though. But 11 to 5 won't do me though. I mean, is 11 to 5 in the morning? My son is 41 talking about tequila night. What a loser. I heard he keeps in touch with his ex-children. Oh, God. He wants to keep in touch with your 41-year-old? No. But you can't tell your 41-year-old what to do. She said, yes, it works. Most do 11 to 7, but you do 11 to 5? Intermittent fasting works very well. I used to have a 6-hour eating window and the weight just fell off. Well, because you're starving yourself, aren't you? But can you eat the whole time? Like, do you just be stuffing yourself? Like, just eat? Like, what do you do? Snack on some rotisserie chicken like me and Jay. It'll keep your weight down. You remember me telling you? I eat candy and chips and Jay eat damn chicken. He eat rotisserie damn chicken. She said, I need to start intermittent fasting again, and you can still eat the regular calories in that window. Lorraine said, I'm about to get up and get me a sausage and egg biscuit. Oh my God. I eat in moderations, but what I want. But I don't understand how you can go from 5 o'clock in the evening until 11 o'clock the next day without eating shit. Girl, please, I've been to ate my whole arm off. Okay, so Nisi said, how long do you do the intermittent fasting for those hours? I guess the 6-hour window she was saying. She said it has many benefits, too much to list. Okay. You know, I've known several people that did it, but girl, she said, I do that. I just drink water. Good morning, KJ. What's going on? Ruthana said, I love the intermittent fasting. I lost so much weight doing that. I do 18 and 6. Now, what is 18 and 6? What does that mean? 18 and 6. 18 hours off 6 or 6? You eat 6 hours and you off for 18? I think that's what you meant. So for 18 hours out of the day, you do not eat. She says, Amora, did you try the cabbage diet? It started from the military. Girl, nah, I can't do no cabbage diet. Hell no, I don't like cabbage like that. I do like cabbage, but not like that. She said, I'm about to go to water aerobics. That's what I'm talking about, Melinda. Girl, move that body, baby. Yes. She said, is that indefinitely, or are you doing it for a month or a few weeks? Oh, okay. So she's saying, how long do you do it? Like, do you do the intermittent fast for like 6 weeks? Do you do it for 2 months? Do you do it for the rest of your life? Like, how do you do it? How does it work? Eat for 6, rest for 18. But do you do that for the rest of your life? How the hell you not eat for 18 whole damn hours? Damn. Was it hard when you first started? Oh, she said, I live by it. Oh, damn. What about parties and stuff? I mean, I'm sure you cheat every now and again, right? Can you eat sweets and cakes and stuff like that during the time? Can you eat chips or do you just not want it? She said, I live by it. All right, I'm about to get off, y'all. She said, I easy. Some of those hours are sleeping. I drink water and black coffee when I'm not eating. I did eat sweets in moderation. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out what 6 hours out of the day I'm gonna eat. That's gonna be hard, baby. But I might try it with y'all. How soon do you see results? Take like 4 weeks or so. She said, I did the JJ Smith intermittent fasting diet and it really worked. I also did the 10-day green smoothie diet within a week. Oh, you could tell within a week? I'm going to sleep. Have a blessed day, lady. Yes. Good night. Oh, well, good morning. Good night. Have a good rest, Lorraine. Okay, so within a week, I heard of the JJ Smith green smoothie, but I haven't heard of their intermittent fasting. It's a female, right? Yeah, I think it is. Brown eyes. Do you do it 7 days a week or like 5 days a week? I think you do it every day. I think you do it every day, Nisi. I think this is an everyday thing. You don't take no days off, I don't think. You might be allowed a cheat day or something, but I think it's every day. Wait a minute. She said Z-Pound works too quick and easy. What's Zep-Pound? Zep-Bound. What's Zep-Bound? What is that? She said eat from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. in a week. If you stick to it, you will see results. I do mine every day. I will email you the PDF if I find it in my old emails. Okay. I do it 7 days a week. I eat what I want, just not pig out. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Like Ozempic. Okay. Okay, I got you. All right, y'all. Well, listen, I'm about to hop off here. I wasn't supposed to be on here for 3 hours anyway, but this is going to give me some hours and hours and hours and hours and more hours to my live stream. I mean, to my channel, because y'all know I need my hours. All right, but anyway, y'all hit that thumbs up button, and y'all, guess what? I'm going to holler at y'all later. Your sister girl is tired. I'm going to go take me a bath and get my ass in the bed. All right, I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
She kept talking about that family.
Hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. 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 That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to listen on them. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down